Okay, click that so you guys have something to watch rather than just my little avatar. Boom. Okay. All right, let's wait for a few people to get in. Just make sure I'm live. I have no idea. Rather than just my little... Yeah, we're working. Okay. Just get in. Hey, Stephanie Hopkins, what's up? Yeah, I don't know how many people's going to be up this time of night. It's nearly 12:30, but feels like it's never going to happen. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up? Scott Dodd, yo, yo. Shane Hewlett, what's up? Mean Machine Mash. Matthias Eriksson, Coops, Nick G, Dana Jones, Silgons. I'm a wilder HMI, Matthias, and you are a wilder nutswinger. Simple Boy, excellent. Bruce Lee, what's up? Peace, love. Brooke vs. Spence, 154. Yes, I love that fight. Love it. Fan from the USA, appreciate it. Thank you very much for popping in. MG 2018, what's up? Sam Hutton. Woody Hoots. Michael Mason, evening. Elaine, what's up? Yes, I will be. It's on in about, what, hour and a half? So I thought I'd come on, do a half hour or hour stream. Um, just need someone to keep me awake, really. So I'm relying on you guys. Deshaun Edwards, what's up? Hey, love from the USA. Fantastic. Rob Lee, what's up? Kona, you start for the fights? Yes. Yes, I am. There's what, 4 fights I want to watch? Maybe 5, maybe. Yeah. Seen it? No, not yet, bro. I haven't seen it yet. Not yet. Craig Bowler, what's up? I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you? Alex Laurie, Anthony Crooks, Eddie Hearn, Nestor interview was gold. Yeah, well, I kind of wish that Eddie Hearn really put it on him. I think he's a bit too polite. I might should have chinned him or something. I don't know. Hey, greetings, Dennis. What's up? We agree. Yes, I got a wrenchman in the building. Taka, Tahaka. Sorry, my bad. What's up? See Eddie Hearn looking at the boxing voice guy. Like what a tard. Can you understand? Yeah, exactly. Well, he is. He's got a mouthful of wild as balls. That's all it is. Dana Jones, Brooke versus Saddam Ali would be great. Yeah, I heard that Liam Smith, Saddam Ali's being postponed. So not too sure the reason why. I think Liam Smith had was it a virus or something? I think. Not too sure. Yeah, stand up for the card there, Anthony. James Carpenter. Hey, what's up? Nick G. Yes. Yeah. I've seen the latest email. I don't know why Shelly Finkel needs to put it on social media. It's like he's attention seeking, really. Well, that's still the split. Probably 30% Wilder. In all honesty, right? So there's quite a few people coming through. Didn't expect this many. I probably expected probably about 20 people, to be honest, being this late at night. So thank you everybody for coming on in. If I miss any of your comments, I do apologize. I'm all good. Thank you very much for asking. Do you know we can see your desktop screen? Yes, I do. Yep. You should be able to see pretty much what I see on my screen. That should be pretty much it. Yeah. That's it. Video on because rather than just looking at my sporting icons avatar, it's better to have something to look at on screen, isn't it? Sam East. The people's voice. You're not your voice of your own ego. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, Muhammad Knight, what's up, brother? Yeah, he's right. He's right. How are they the voice of the people? The people don't support Wilder. What the hell? You know? You want to fight 50 million? I don't have a contract yet. You have to respond within 2 seconds. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Can you send it to me in an email? Anime, what's up? Daniel Collins, porn, yes. You want to put some porn on? Nah, I don't have any porn on there because the wife likes to use my laptop once in a while. Can't have a looking through the history now, can we? Looking forward to the card, definitely, definitely. It's 7:30 in America on the East Coast. Oh, nice, nice. It's nearly half past midnight here. Well, of course, you guys can see my screen, so click thumbs up on your way in, please, people. If you haven't done so already, I'm sure you do. You know the protocol. I don't do as many live streams as I should, really, do I? I do apologise for that. Done it. Well done, Rob. I can always rely on you. I've got 50 million. I'm sending a contract and I'm meeting you until you accept it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you very much. I'll try and keep it up. I do appreciate that. Well, I'm the only one who dislikes Tony commentating on fights. He talks too much with the commentators actually let the fight prove. Wow. I know what you mean. Zane, what's up? Objective of Fox News. That's right. Nesta is terrible. Yep. He is. You see, he can't do anything without putting Wilder's nuts in his mouth and start swinging. You know, it's embarrassing, man. Wilder team are whack. Yes, they are, Dennis. Nick G. Eddie absolutely schooled that clown. He did. He did, but that clown won't realise that he got schooled. He'll be acting like he schooled Eddie. You know what I mean? Young 40, what's up? How are you? You can delete that history, bro. Trust me. I don't know. My wife seems to be some kind of IT whiz with shit like that. She caught me out with stuff like that before. You know what I mean? Night on the tiles. What's up? Again, I do apologise if I miss anybody. Uh, Gotta let opinions flow, Rob. Racism and spam gets the wrench effect. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. You know, if you like Wilder, you like Wilder. Big deal. You know, it's not a problem. It's the ones who are the idiots. They're the problem. You UK people, you UK people, you Brits, like, get back in your box. AJ will definitely F up Wilder. Got that right. Spam fritters. I hate them. I don't know spam fritters since I was a kid. He said absolutely nothing yet. You already have a thumbs down. Yeah, exactly. The Wilder fans come on in. You see, most of them are blocked, and other ones are just channels who, you know, they want to come in thinking that they're affecting the video, but they're not. Clicking the thumbs down is just what they do. I own their souls. That's all it is. You see, they keep on coming back, even though they're blocked. Can't comment, so I want to give my thumbs down because my brain hurts. Darren, what's up? Hope you're well. You will realise it's the wildest dick riders that went. Well, Mohammed, what's up? Big up, big up. Hope you're well. Prediction for tonight's boxing from Scott. I think Danny Jacobs will win. I think he'll probably win on points, to be fair. Won't surprise me if he stops him, but that's like he's undefeated. He was supposed to be that guy who's fighting Triple G. I can never pronounce his damn name, even though he's American. I can never pronounce his damn name. But yeah, he was supposed to have fought him. He was so yeah, I think Dan Jacobs is going to win. I think Jaron Miller will win by stoppage. I think Katie Taylor will also win by stoppage. Uh, oh, there's a Russian guy as well, isn't there? Is he Russian? I might be wrong. Might be wrong. He's fighting tonight. Apparently, he's meant to be really, really good. And there's a young lad, Yasulinov from Kazakhstan, making his pro debut. He's meant to be the business, so I'll be watching them and regretting it all tomorrow. Going, oh no, I'm so tired. But the fact they want me to discuss the biggest heavyweight fight since Lennox Lewis, yeah, exactly, exactly. Haters, mate, keep up the good work. I appreciate it. Exactly. Exactly. Haters will be haters. It doesn't matter. You can block them, you can abuse them, you can ignore them, but they'll keep coming back. It's like they're like being tortured, you know. What's sport an icon saying? No, it's amazing how many times I catch like a couple of minutes of somebody's stream. It can even be on like a Matchroom boxing or a Sky Sports live stream when they're doing the like the live um, conferences and announcements and whatever, and people will just be mentioning my name. Did you hear what Sport and Icon said? Pesh, what's up? You don't like Big Baby talk down, AJ. Yeah, but to be fair, I mean, I suppose he's got to, isn't he? You know, he's hyping up a bit of a fight. But to be fair, he puts down Wilder a lot more than he does AJ. A hell of a lot more. To the point, he was even banging his misses at one point, wasn't he? Or previously. Yeah. Nessa's moved to Cuba. His parent loan to the AJ wife. But yeah, yeah. The dude's a clown, man. The dude is a clown. I'm surprised nobody's banged him out yet. Really. Bad guy, what's up, brother? We've got another wrench man in the building. Nathan, UK time is 12:30. Not too sure if that's what you're asking. Maybe you're responding to somebody else. Bro, stop being biased towards Wilder. Stop being biased to Wilder. Yeah. VIP league, usually a decent stream. It's on Sky Sports, isn't it? It better be. Should be. It's a Matchroom event. Yeah, I do try and ignore him, to be honest. I do. Sport, and how did you get Eddie to do the intro? I'm Daniel. It's because I'm sporting icons, that's why. Easy stuff. No, I met him in Newcastle earlier on in the week. I met him there. He was over here. I went over there, said hello. I didn't have time to do an interview with him though. He did offer, to be fair, so I'm not going to tell people he didn't, but he did offer if I wanted to do an interview, but I didn't have time because obviously Sky Sports and IFL and that all had to get their little bit in, and the local Newcastle radio station had to get their bit in. So I didn't really get much of a chance because I had to go pick up my son from school, and so obviously priorities and all that. But we will. I'll get him on the channel real soon, and I'll get Joshua on, of course, as well, and a couple of others. So yeah, and I'm 100% got confirmation from Josh Kelly that he will be coming on this channel real soon. So what's Dillian White's next move? Right. So you all know about the complete farcical WBC rankings, where they have Dillian White ranked as number one, Dominic Brazil ranked as number two, but yet they're saying Dominic Brazil is mandatory, even though previously they said that he wasn't, but now he is. It's complete farcical. It really is. I hope Matchroom sue them, to be honest. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know how anybody can not see what Team Wild are doing. That's straight up honesty. I can't see what it is. What mate? You see what people are not answering is that when they're a Wilder fan, I mean that's fine. You know what I mean? You can support anybody you want. It's not an issue. But if you look at it all, you have to ask yourself if he really wants to fight, then why is he fighting Dominic Brazil next? Why is Dominic Brazil coming out saying he has an agreement that he's fighting Deontay Wilder in August? Why is that? Thanks, John. Appreciate it, brother. Shirley Winkle, what's up? It's good that you had the best promoter in the world and not Rubbish Winkle. I wouldn't even ask him, to be fair. Cool. PBKs are good. He is, brother. He really is. He's a quality lad as well. I was talking to him for about like a 5 minutes. I only planned like I just introduced myself, like that kind of thing, and he knew who I was, Josh Kelly, and so did Eddie Hearn as well. Um, and I was speaking to Josh Kelly for what, about 5, 10 minutes. Then I kind of like realized I'm thinking in this time I could have and should have interviewed him, but I didn't. Oh, you're a really bad guy. You're on the fence now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. I don't blame people, honestly. If you're a Joshua fan, I know it's possible to look at this situation and go, there's something not right here. Why can't they just say, yeah, okay, take the deal and then have a meeting? Because it's not a 100% legally binding contract by saying, okay, fine, we'll take the 50 million. But on the other side, you look at Team Wilder. It's not necessarily Wilder; it's his team. I don't know where is it. Shirley Finkel? Is he the problem? I don't know. It's like they're so set against Eddie Hearn promoting in America. They're doing everything they can to make life difficult. Maybe that they don't want him promoting a show. I guess that's all I can think of. I don't know. But yeah, the whole thing stinks from, to be fair, more Wilder side. But I can certainly see if some people say, well, why can't Joshua just say, okay, fine. I'll take the 50 million. Let's have a look at the contract. Let's have a look at everything. If I don't like it, screw you. But anyway. Did you watch the Ness interview on the boxing? Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. I mean, I knew that he had enough of him. for on it quite a while ago because of that whole thing, the way that they suck up to Eddie Hearn, try and get him on the show, get a few views, and then they will start riding with Wilder straight afterwards and throwing Eddie Hearn and Matchroom under the bus at every given opportunity. And then um, the first sign that I kind of had that Eddie Hearn had had enough of them was when Sky Sports put a copyright strike on Boxing Boys channel. And the reason I know about that is because people were telling me about it, and I caught a video of one of them saying like begging for donations because they couldn't do live streams because Sky Sports. I mean, first of all, you should know better. You've been doing this YouTube thing for a long time. Second of all, what I mean, are you so arrogant to think that you can use Sky Sports footage and get away with it? And thirdly, Sky Sports, it's once in a blue moon where they hand out a copyright legal strike because you only get a strike if somebody's threatening legal action, and Sky Sports threatened legal action. That's why they got a strike. Sky Sports don't hand out legal actions against YouTubers. They will just get the video taken down. That's all they'll do, and you don't get a strike. So they've really got to upset Eddie Hearn. But anyway, the whole thing is strange. It's now getting boring, to be honest. And Wilder and his team are just trying to save face. Yeah, yeah. You see, the impression that I get with it is they've had enough of Eddie Hearn saying that Joshua is the A side, and they've had enough of people thinking that Joshua's the A side, American thinking they're the A side, and that all the money in the big fights are in UK and not in America. So this is them almost trying to say, hey, look, we're still alive here. We can do more than what Eddie Hearn does. So they put out this offer. I don't know if they do have 50 million. Can they get 50 million? Probably, to be fair. But is Wilder going to make much money out of it? Probably not. They've got to be pretty confident that it's going to make 100 million. I don't think it will. In all honesty, I don't believe it's going to make 100 million. I don't. But anyway, over 100 American boxers have asked to join Matchroom USA, and all American pros are scared. Yeah, of course, because Matchroom pay the most and they put on good shows. So yeah, but it's like Ness was going on about Eddie Hearn in this interview saying, you know, it's like you're supposed to be the big man. Yeah, what have you done with this fight with Danny Jacobs? But this is only Eddie Hearn's second event in America. You know what I mean? Wilder's such a knob jockey. Yeah, Wilder is a joke. Yep, I'm offering you 50 minutes to take the fight. And she said, yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Now, of course, I did a video earlier on, didn't I, about the legal ramifications because of the oil company in 1984. Now, it isn't just that one that happens to. It happens to loads and loads of them. I just gave you guys one example that a verbal contract can have legal ramifications. Now, I'm not saying that this is what's going on or this is what would happen, but it just seems strange that they want Joshua to come out and say, "Yes, I accept the fight, Wilder. I will take the 50 million." Why are they so desperate for it? As in so desperate. I mean, just have a meeting. That's where you thrash deals out. That's where you get to the nitty gritty. The money is important, but of course, Joshua wants to have certain things where it has to be Sky. So for all we know, Team Wilder might be looking at BT Sport. Joshua can't fight on BT Sport. It has to be Sky Sports. It's just little things like that. That's all it is. 50 million? Of course he'll take 15 million. Of course he will. Jay Don, what's up? Before I thought it was Eddie's fault for the fight not happening, but after today interview the boxing voice, I don't even know anymore. Promotion Alex. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. They all know that this is a publicity stunt, especially when you throw in the fact that you've got Wilder fighting Brazil next. I mean, if he's that serious, why is he fighting Brazil next? Do you know what I mean? And if he's got 50 million, then it shouldn't be a problem to prove it. If he really wants to fight, but they're playing games. They're trying to play the power game. And Wilder, I'm sorry, but he doesn't seem smart enough to see what it is that his team are doing. Or maybe he does, and he's going along with it because he wants people to see him as a power move. But it makes me laugh the way that Wilder's just sat there like, I'm giving you 50 million and I'm doing this for you and I'm giving you what you asked for. You ain't giving Joshua a penny. It ain't you. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a message deleted there by Wood Degree. Someone was a naughty boy. I have no idea what he said, but let's roll isn't enough of a yes. Yeah, exactly. Well, you're seeing Wilder. He did another Instagram post where he's saying, "I need you to clarify. Let's roll. Does that mean yes?" I mean, come on, man. It's ridiculous, really. It really is ridiculous. But I don't know. Maybe I'll read too much into it. You know what I mean? Or maybe I don't read enough into it. Maybe I'm not looking at both sides enough. I don't know. But for me, even if I wasn't a Joshua fan, if I was neutral, I'd probably look at this and think, Team Wilder, what are you doing? You know, do you want this fight or don't you? Joshua knocks Wilder out. That's my opinion too, Lewis. I think he does. But, you know, I mean, if Wilder did knock Joshua out, it wouldn't surprise me. But obviously, I don't want that to happen. But you never know. Playing games on both sides, absolutely. Oh, thanks very much there. Thank you. I appreciate that there, brother. Wilder has more managers and belts. Yeah, he does. Does. Enlightened tale. I'm sick of hearing about our Heyman who has borderline almost bankrupt the PBC spending millions to fight like Guerrero and Sean Porter. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, we know Al Heyman doesn't have 50 million in his account, but he's certainly got contacts to get that money. There's no doubt about that. But is it 50 million cash, as in direct transfer to Joshua's account? Is it 50 million in installments? I mean, nobody knows, but we'll have to see. Oh, Eddie, you have to make Joshua say yes, or we won't be having a meeting to have this mega fight. It doesn't make sense. Exactly. Exactly. Gatekeeper Boxing, what's up? If Wilder was serious, the contract would have been attached to the email he sent to Finkel and Heyman, copied in. Yeah, yeah, exactly. 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 And more importantly, it took him 2.5 weeks to send that one email. I mean, people say that Team Joshua gave him a deadline, but the deadline was 10 days. It wasn't 48 hours, as people were saying. It was 10 days to respond. And the reason that was there, because they need to know, is the fight happening? So they can start negotiating with Povetkin for a fight or negotiate with the WBA to say, we're going to skip the mandatory for now or postpone it while we fight Wilder for undisputed. That's why there's a deadline. But because Joshua said, I'll take 50 million tomorrow if you give it to me, they said, okay, then take it tomorrow. Then you got 24 hours. Okay, well, give Joshua the money then. Because isn't that what Joshua said? If you give me 50 million, I'll sign the fight tomorrow. So give him 50 million. Don't offer it to him. Give him 50 million. They want to play a game on words. He didn't say offer me 50 million. He said give me 50 million. Put it in escrow. Do something like that. You think Wilder may join Matchroom one day? Well, Eddie Hearn's setting up camp. He's moving out to America, I believe, September or thereabouts. Nobody hold me to that, okay? But I believe that's what's happening. So Eddie Hearn is looking to sign a lot of fighters, and I believe that he's already got Gervonta Davis on board. I believe he's going to have an exclusive deal with HBO, maybe ESPN, maybe, but I believe it'll be HBO. The Charlos, El Spence, I believe he will sign. Wilder, I think if he loses to Joshua, I think that's it for him. I think he'll retire, to be honest, because we know he doesn't like the training, he doesn't like the boxing anymore. So he gets that big payday. If he beats Joshua, he'll have another fight for a rematch, and he'll fight until he loses. So if he loses against Joshua, he'll take his money and go home. But there again, if the fight doesn't make anything, they're still got to pay Joshua 50 million. He don't make a penny out of the fight. You know what I mean? You see, the biggest problem I've got as well, I'm reading your comments and I'm not responding to all of them, so I do apologise. You see, the thing that I don't get is if you really want the fight, why are you fighting Brazil? If you really want the fight, why are you not allowing Team Joshua to have a meeting with your guys? Do you know what I mean? Also, he wants it in America. Fair enough. Joshua wants it in the UK. Fair enough. I get all that. Both sides are paranoid about the other judge. That is a terrible picture. What's going on with that? Let me sort that out. Skip play. So for me, Wilder's probably looking at UK thinking, well, it appears from his point of view, I don't agree with this at all, but it appears that the judge, sorry, not the judge, the referee was helping Joshua against Parker. I don't believe that's what happened, but Wilder does. We know that. And when you look at the Wilder Ortiz fight, it appears that the referee was helping Wilder. So there's going to be paranoia on both sides. But they're both knockout specialists, right? So really, you shouldn't really be thinking about the referee or the judges. But of course, you never know, do you? Did you see Shirley Winkle email today? Yes, I did. Again, why does he keep emailing the media? Do you know what I mean? I don't. Why is he not email? Why are Eddie Hearn and Shirley Finkel not emailing each other and only each other, so only they know what's going on? Do you know? I don't know why he's emailing the press and then emailing Eddie Hearn. I don't get that. I've got the one here, so if people haven't heard it yet, I haven't had a chance to do a video. I've been out. I've been doing a bit of shopping in Asda and all that. So here we go. Well, I'm going to read it out for you all. The latest message from Shirley Finkel to Eddie Hearn. So here we go. Shirley Winkle statement or email to Eddie Hearn. Good morning, Eddie. You know as well as us how a bigger fight is made. First, an offer is made, and if the offer is accepted, a contract will follow. You saying we don't even send you a contract is a smokescreen. Your own recent actions will bear me out. Okay, I think he's actually making some spelling mistakes in this one. Makes me wonder if it's actually him. Anyway, number one, you made us an offer for Deontay to fight Anthony Joshua. This is for the same fight as we made an offer to Joshua. The only difference was that you made an offer to Deontay first. In your offer to Deontay, did you include a contract? No. Why? Because Deontay never accepted your offer. You recently made us an offer for Deontay to fight one of your other fighters in Dillian White. He spelled Dillian White wrong, but okay, never mind. Did you include a contract? No. Why? Because Deontay did not accept the offer. Number three, you made an offer to Vladimir Klitschko to fight Anthony Joshua. Did you send a contract? No. After some negotiations, Vladimir accepted a revised offer, and then this is when you send a contract to us. How can you complain that you have not received a contract from us when your own actions prove this is not how a deal is done in boxing? If Anthony agrees to accept our offer, we will be glad to supply you with a contract, proof of funds, and any other relevant data needed to complete the contract. Thanks, Shelley. So, first of all, we shouldn't be knowing this, right? Now, I kind of get what he's saying. It's a case of, right, this is what we're offering you. We're going to offer you 50 million. But thing is, it's not like it was with Vladimir Klitschko, where, say, for example, Eddie Hearn said, we're going to give you, I think it was percentage, wasn't it? So it wasn't a specific amount. But if it was, let's just say it's 20 million, okay? And when he was offered to Deontay Wilder to fight Dillian White, again, it was an offer of this amount of money. So they kind of knew what it was, they knew where it was. But with Team Wilder, this is a 50 million. And people's first question is, where are you getting the money from? Is this real? Are you going to pay us in installments? Are you going to give us out cash? That's what he wants to know. So I understand what Shelly Finkel's saying, that these things can happen. But had Team Wilder, sorry not Team Wilder, Vladimir Klitschko said, well, show me some of the terms of the contract. Eddie Hearn would have sent out on a draft contract. Now, he's not asking for a contract. He's asking for a draft contract to outline some of the points. That's all it is. With Eddie Hearn, with Deontay Wilder, with Dillian White, again, he offered him, was it 4 million plus US TV money? But had Deontay Wilder said, okay, send me a contract, Eddie Hearn would have showed them a contract, a draft contract. Then they'd have went through Nick Bits and went, okay, then yeah, we're okay with the venue, we're okay with the ring size and the color of the shorts and all this kind of stuff. And the money seems fine, or the money don't seem fine. Do you know what I mean? So I do get what Shirley Finkel's saying, but Eddie Hearn's been making fight after fight after fight for quite a while now, regular fights. So I think he kind of knows what he's doing. But anyway, Bright Jones just he won on points. I'm surprised, to be honest. I expected him to stop that dude, to be honest. But anyway, why won't you see him then? Exactly. I don't know why they can't just meet up. If you're not going to send a contract, okay, at least meet up. Do you know what I mean? Just say, okay, where's the fight going to be? I mean, Wilder already said, well, we're the one putting up the money, so it'll be in America. Okay, that's fine. Whereabouts in America? Are you going to do it Vegas? Are you going to do any kind of time change to help the UK audience? Because that's going to affect sales, the pay-per-view. When is the fight going to be? You don't have to give us an exact date, but are you talking August? Are you talking November? Are you talking January of next year? Just little bits like that. Who's going to broadcast the fight? Naturally, Showtime will in America, but who's going to broadcast it in the UK? Anthony Joshua is contracted to Sky Sports. You know, it's just little bits like that. That's all it is. They're frauds, exposed, only using AJ James. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. They're using AJ's name to hype up his name. That's what they're doing. Now, I don't doubt that Al Heyman can get 50 million, but if he was that confident in Deontay Wilder, why hasn't he been paying him accordingly before? Why is it he lost a 7.1 million purse bid to Povetkin? 7.1 million, he lost it. That is crap. How can he lose a purse bid at 7.1 million if he's got that kind of money, rather than allow Deontay Wilder to go to Russia to defend his belt? Do you know what I mean? It's little bits like that that make me think this 50 million could exist. They could get it, but when are they going to get it? Are they going to be whoring Anthony Joshua's name out there for the next 5 or 6 months? Do you know? They're running from meetings in their own country. Exactly. I don't understand. At least have a meeting. I mean, just because Eddie's going to say, "Are we fighting you next?" And they're going to go, well, we've got a fight with Brazil, so we're kind of thinking end of the year. That's all Eddie Hearn wants to know. Are you fighting us next, or are you fighting Brazil next? What's happening with Brazil? Why is Brazil going out on social media saying, I have a fight agreement with Deontay Wilder for August? Why is he saying that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Melly. It's a case of, so if they lose a 7.1 million purse bid, why is he going to put 50 million? Exactly. Why is Wilder's highest purse 2.1 million? Don't get me wrong, 2.1 million is decent money. But if you look at the grand scale of things, it's far outweighed. So why is it suddenly now he's got money, but before he never did? Why is it PBC almost went bankrupt because of Al Heyman? I don't know. Obviously, I can't answer a lot of these questions because I'm no expert on any of this stuff. But money's in the bag. The green one. 51st, check it. That's it. That's right. Yeah, you're right there. It is all hype. It's just pure hype. I mean, Wilder said that we're easy to negotiate with. Really? You're not easy to negotiate with. I'm sorry, but you're not. You know what? Anyone can see it. Eddie Hearn is in New York. I mean, why wait for Eddie Hearn to go all the way back to the UK and then for him to go all the way back to New York, or for them guys to fly all the way to London? okay, 21st century. You could do certain things on emails, of course. Nowadays, you can do things on conference calls. With like the computer cameras and what have you. But still, he's in New York. Have an hour meeting, 2 hours. It's not much to ask for. They all know each other. It's weird. You don't always guarantee 50 minutes. Yeah, fair. Yeah, yeah, fair point. Fair point. 40 American heavyweight should be a superstar. Exactly, he should be. He should be. It's not always his fault. I think he's made wrong choices with his management team and promotionals. That's all it is. Have you watched the Boxing Rant? They're probably the best boxing podcast on YouTube, and they're American, which is surprising. No, I haven't. I haven't heard of them, to be honest. I haven't. No, no. I will check them. Why are you buying into this BS? What? Who's that? Oh, okay. I've just seen your other comment. We're buying hype. Yeah, that's right. I mean, we have to, for this fight to sell, it needs hype. And I think it's the wrong kind of hype because you've got both sides of each other. You've got Team Joshua saying Team Wilder are unprofessional. You've got Team Wilder saying, well, Joshua don't really want the fight because we're offering him 50 million. You've got both sets of fans going at each other. So it's the wrong kind of hype. There's only so much you can really kind of go, yeah, you know what? I really want this fight. When I can speak from AJ's point of view, fan base point of view, we'll go, I've kind of had enough now. If AJ said, you know what, jog it on. I ain't doing it anymore. I ain't gonna mess about with them. They're making it difficult. Let's move on. I'm not gonna blame him, to be fair. As much as I want this fight, I don't blame him for moving on. I don't. I think it's weird how Eddie Hearn has never met Frank Warren. Yeah, I know what you mean. You can only be a star if you step up and take risks. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's strange that Eddie Hearn's never actually met him. He must have met him at some point, surely. But I don't know. Frank Warren hates him, so them two sat in the same room together is unlikely. And Frank don't want any of his fighters fighting on Sky. So look at Maymac. That is true. That is true. But again, you see, people say, well, Al Heyman, he's put on some of the biggest fights in history, and a lot of people point to Floyd Mayweather. Okay, but that was Floyd Mayweather. They knew that was going to sell. They don't know it's going to sell with Wilder, you know? Put it this way, Wilder did, what did he get on Showtime for Luis Ortiz in views? Was it like 1.4 million or something? It was something that was pretty good. But how many of those people are going to do pay per view? Because pay per view in America is not cheap. It's not cheap. I think they average around about $60. So I don't know. I can't see because for them to make the kind of money that they want, they need at least 1 million pay per view buys. I, I don't. I can't see it. To be fair, I can't see it happen. I can't see that kind of number. It might, but I don't see it. I really don't. I really don't. Did Triple G Canelo, did that do 1 million? I'm not too sure what that did. Dan Raphael is back in Wilder saying you accept offer before a contract meeting. What's wrong with these? Dan Raphael is a knobhead. I mean, I like him in a sense of he does come out with some of the stories before a lot of people, which is great. But there's a lot of things that he says. It's like, you know what I mean? You're a journalist. Sit your tubby ass down. You know what I mean? It's just I pay no mind to what Dan Raphael says. That's just my opinion. Frank bitter with Sky as well. He is. He is. But yeah, exactly. It's a 35 million. Yeah. Ness said it will be 50 million. Ness said it would be 1 million. Oh well. Ness must be Ness must be right then, eh? Pico, hey, what's up? Hey, welcome in. Thank you. Okay, it did. Oh, okay, all right. 1.3 million Triple G did. Okay, so there you go. So the fight with Joshua and Wilder has to do pretty much that for them just to break even. Yeah, exactly. So in the UK for Klitschko and Joshua, that did 900 or thereabouts, which is at £20 each. But it's not £20 in America. You know, Wilder doesn't have a huge fan base in America, unfortunately, and that is the truth. He doesn't. He should have, but he doesn't. So, is it really going to do it when, for us in the UK, this fight, if it happens in America, is going to be what, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning? That's not good, man. That's not good. Look, Georgia Ness also tried to tell Eddie Hearn contracts are signed sometimes on the night of a fight. You see what I mean? This is, you know what I mean? They say that they're the voice of the people. On what planet? On what planet are they the voice of the people? Really? Do they speak for the general public? No, they don't, because the general public don't swing from Wilder's ballsack. They don't. Unfortunately, for a lot of Wilder fans, not all of them. Okay, I'm not going to put everybody in the same boat, but a lot of them are former Floyd Mayweather fans, and Floyd Mayweather played a character to be hated. It was played. It was deliberate. So they thought, well, that's how we will behave, and they've transcended over to Wilder, and it's unfortunate. And when Wilder's done, they'll all leech onto another one. You know, they're like fleas, some of them. And what makes it worse is that a lot of these other channels out there, it's like they're saying the fight would happen if Eddie Hearn wasn't there. Joshua should kick out Eddie Hearn. I mean, come on, the absolute racism of it when they're saying about, he's a white man. We don't want him here in America. I mean, seriously, that is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. That would be like the British public saying, "Well, no, we don't want Wilder over here because he's black. We don't want. We don't. We're not going to deal with Wilder while he's been advised by Al Heyman." It's racist. You know, I mean, you can't say that kind of thing. You can't do it. It's in the bag. Yes, it is. Yes, I did TKO King. I did. I did. I did. I think he went a bit easy on him, to be fair. I think Eddie Hearn could have really ruined him, but I don't know why he didn't, to be fair. If I was Eddie Hearn, I would just refuse to do any interviews with them in future. Refuse it. Because once Wilder loses, even if it's not against Joshua, at some point he will lose, then they have nothing to talk about. Because they don't get views for anything. I'll put it this way. Did you, I don't know, if you look at, say, me, for example, okay, I don't have anywhere near the subs that they have, but yeah, they've been going, what, 9 years or something. But yeah, per video, average per video, and average their videos, I get more views than the boxing boys per video on average. Not all of them. And the most of their bigger views are with Wilder. So once Wilder goes, who have they got? So if I was Ness, I'd start being a little nicer to Eddie Hearn, especially as Eddie Hearn is going to be moving to America real soon and putting on a lot more shows. So, but it's good though that he has his own opinion, because there's so many boxing news outlets out there who will just suck up, even if they don't like them. Do you know what I mean? So if there's quite a few out there who don't like, say, Frank Warren, but when they meet Frank Warren, like, "Hi Frank, how are you, Frank? Oh, thanks, Frank." And then go back on their channel and chastise them. I will give Ness credit that even though he chastises Eddie Hearn and Joshua on his channel, he actually did it to Eddie Hearn's face. So I'll give him credit for that one. Mayweather failed and took illegal amounts of IV. I heard about all that. Yeah, that was from, was it USADA? Was it? I forget who did it. Yeah, who did it? No interviews because they will have you selling your granny. You're right there, mine. You're right there. Mr. Bolo, but Mayweather backs AJ, so does Tyson. I don't think these guys even like boxing that have a bad word to say. No, no, that's right. That's right. And you kind of like to think, I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised Floyd Mayweather backs Joshua. Or maybe there's that whole money connection. I don't know what it is. But Tyson, him and Wilder don't particularly get on because he said that anybody could knock out the level of opponents that Wilder's doing. And Wilder took offense to it. When Wilder grew up a fan of Mike Tyson. So, yeah. Stop showing off, you cheeky monkey. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, listen, I'm nowhere near as big as Boxing Voice, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I know if you look at it, what do they have? What, 70, 80,000 subs? I have, what, 12,000 or something? They should kick my ass in every scenario. They should be able to do a video on the weather and do more views than my best ones. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of people just sub to them just so they can laugh, to be honest. What the hell am I? I'm sat on something on the bloody sofa and it dug into my foot. Under the black. Oh, oh, there it is. My son was looking for that. It's one of his Star Wars figures. Nice. Sunny in the building. What's up, brother? It's about time you uploaded some more videos there, brother. Don't you think? Hope you're well. My Scouse brother. 78 are deluded. They actually believe they changed their decisions to these promoters. I know. Tell me about it. I heard that. Now obviously, until this whole Wilder Joshua thing sorted out, I'm not even watching their channels. I ain't interested. But yeah, I did hear on like someone else's channel that they're saying that he said that we own the narrative of boxing now, so we decide what's happening, and you have to listen to us. Really, really, your little YouTube channel, really? I mean, I wouldn't mind if they covered all boxing, but they don't. They talk about Wilder, the Charlos, Crawford, Errol Spence, and once in a while we'll chastise anybody who has a bad word to say about Wilder, like Broner, Javante Davis, these kind of guys. They buy subs and views. I'm not sure, Apex. I have no idea. No idea. Although it shouldn't be able to anyway, because YouTube had this new thing on now anyway, where I think buying subs and views, whatever it is, was a thing that you used to be able to do, but I think YouTube have cleaned it all up now. Every 3 months, I get YouTube to do a check on mine to make sure that there's no kind of like rogue ones in there. So they clean up all mine, so mine was 100% legit, which obviously I knew about anyway. But for all the other channels who have been buying them in the past, technically the ones that they have now should be okay, as far as I'm aware. So if they have bought subs and views, you probably see their sub count drop at some point. But anyway, I don't know for sure. Boxing Ego, what's that about him? Bacon and Eggs, what's up? How are you? Rob Jennings. Arsenal Manic. The Boxing Boys clown claims he's making all the fights. They are clowns. They don't even. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's amazing the arrogance of them. I mean, YouTube probably holds what 10% of the boxing population, maybe. I mean, across all of it. So it said you put me on a timeout. What? I didn't put anybody on a timeout. I haven't even touched the chat. It ain't me. Maybe it's one of the other moderators. Did anybody put Shelly Winkle on timeout? It wasn't me. Wasn't me. You can do it as long as you don't. Okay, I didn't know that. I have no idea. It's not even something that I look at. I mean, I got accused of buying subs once by who was it? Fight something fight. I don't know who they were because they couldn't believe that I had so many in such a short period of time, and they started accusing me of it. I was like, "What? You can even buy subs? How do you buy subs? I mean, do you like offer people money? Say, hey, look, do this, do that." But no, no. Apparently, you put it into a machine or something, and this machine will throw a load of fake accounts at you or something. That's weird, man. I don't know why anybody would do that. In all honesty, you know, Nick Diaz, super chat. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you very much. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Super chats is not something I usually get. People in the UK are tight. We're all tight. Not just them, but me too. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Nick. We'd agree be blocking men for jokes. uh, Boxing Ego is another pointless moron. There's a handful of these irrelevant half-wit channels, and yeah, yeah. But hey, listen, you know what? I mean, if I could get the interviews that they do, I mean, unfortunately, I live in the wrong part of the country. I live way up north, which is too far from London. So, if anybody who don't know, I'm in Newcastle. Most of the things go on in London. If I lived back down south again, where I used to live, I would be in and out of the gyms for where Dillian White is. I'll be knocking on the door, playing Matchroom. I'll be doing all this kind of stuff. I mean, technically, I could go see Joshua because he's in Sheffield. Um, when he's in camp, of course. But again, it's a bit rude of me to do it while he's in camp. So me getting interviews is quite difficult, but I manage it. So, as in, I managed to get hold of fighters, and some of them approached me and that as well. And we just arrange stuff, and I can just get them on the channel. But unfortunately, it's one of those situations where I need to have the time. They need to be free at a certain point of the day. I have to be free in order to do it. So, but I definitely have a lot of people, a lot of fighters who I'll be getting on the channel real soon. Eddie Hearn, obviously one of them. Dillian White, I need to be getting back on here again. Um, Josh Kelly, of course, you all know about that one. Dave Allen, which you see me chat to before. Nick Webb, and that, of course. Charlie Edwards, um, Lewis Ritson, um, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Ben Davison, sorry, Dominic Ingle, Billy Joe Saunders, Gary Spike O'Sullivan. I'm missing some people there. I can't think, and a few guys who's literally just coming into the pro ranks now. So there's loads and loads of them that I can do. Just finding the right opportunity to do it. If you could, would you do this full time? Um, I think if I could do more interviews, yeah, yeah, certainly, I would if I could. Yeah, I appreciate that, Nick. Thank you, man. Yeah. You see, I mean, I don't have a go at Wilder just for the sake of having a go at him. As in, I haven't just said, right, okay, I'm gonna jump all over Wilder now, no matter what he does. Just like he gives me food. You know what I mean? As in, he gives me reason. Whereas, you see, those who would remember, I mean, at the minute, Amir Khan, David Haye, they're not really doing too much for them to piss me off. Um, yeah, Minzy, exactly. But for a lot of you guys who may have been with me in like the earlier part when I started, a year ago, you guys will know that how I talk about Wilder now, I was far worse on David Haye and Amir Khan and Hughie Fury as well. I kicked them up and down the street. You know, I'm tame on Wilder compared to what I was with those guys. Boxing scene had to share the email. Yeah, I read it earlier on in the stream. Yeah, yeah. What time is Katie Taylor ring walk? I imagine probably about 3 o'clock. To be fair, I imagine so. Wilder channels are particularly biased. They are, Jerry. You're right. But yet their fans will call me biased. But the thing is, as most people will know, I am biased, and I said it from the very beginning, and I repeat it quite a lot that my whole idea of doing this was to get the name out for British fighters. That's pretty much what I do. Some that people may not have heard of, but just to give people like a bit of an idea of who they are. So when they come on to a Matchroom undercard, Frank Warren, Cyclone Promotions, Haymaker, all these kind of ones on their undercards, go, oh yeah, I've heard of that person because like a sport icon pointing them out. That was pretty much it. And of course, I'll always pick or hope that the Brit beats anybody else. But that doesn't mean that I dislike American fights because I don't. I'm an Errol Spence fan. I'm a big baby Jared Miller fan. I'm a fan of Jeff Horn. I'm a fan of Joseph Parker. I'm a fan of so many others. Just that when these guys fight a British guy, I'm usually going to pick the British guy to win, or one anyway. Kay Hogan, what's up? Sorry, I just missed your comment. I don't want to touch the chat because each time I touch the chat, things screw up. I don't know why. Don't echo. Yeah. I heard that Ted Brian James did that. Yeah. Oh, good on him. You know what I mean? Good on him. Who do you think wins if they fight next, Khan or Brook? Let's put that out to the chat. Who wins, Khan or Brook? Let's see what people say. If you haven't clicked the thumbs up yet, please do so. Or a thumbs down if you're not happy, whichever. Whatever makes you feel good about yourselves. I appreciate it. And I most professed. I think this fight has already been agreed upon both sides of creating the hype for this fight. Maybe. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Yeah. Hopefully Dubois is going to be one of them for the future, no doubt. Roy Jones, favorite boxer of all time. Yeah. Sporting, don't lie, you hate Brook with a passion. Hate Brook, what? Wilder with a passion. Oh, I look at all that. Everybody's picking Brook. I think I've seen Khan maybe twice. Everyone believes Kell Brook would beat Amir Khan. Yeah, yeah. See, I'd love to see this fight. I really would. Although, going back to Xbox Killer, Khan and points all Brook KO. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see certainly that. Now, and see, yeah, it's not that I dislike Wilder. I mean, if you notice, the people who I have a go at, I was once a fan of theirs. Do you know what I mean? I was once a fan. So, like, I used to be a huge Amir Khan fan, and I felt like he betrayed us by going to America and staying there. I was a David Haye fan. David Haye is pretty much what got me back into boxing, really. And then this whole Haymaker 2.0 thing really pissed me off. Huey Fury, I fell out with him because I was really looking forward to him taking on Joseph Parker in New Zealand, and then he pulled out of what I seen as a fake injury. And Deontay Wilder, I was a fan of his since he fought Audley Harrison, and he was sparring with David Haye and that, and I'm thinking this guy's a machine. But then, of course, his level of competition hasn't improved, and that's been pissing me off. And how he's talking in the media, while it's entertaining, a lot of it's complete rhetoric garbage, really. And it's just been annoying me. And basically, the moral of the story is if I'm hating on someone or appear that I'm hating on them, it's because I was once a fan of theirs and I expect more than what they're actually giving us. So, Khan Best would beat Kelbrook Best, but we entered the situation, so it's unclear. Fair comment. Fair comment. Uh, Ticket TV is a complete idiot. I've never watched him. Never ever watched him. See, I've only ever heard of him because Sean Newton mentioned his name a couple of times. That's the only reason I heard of him. Although I did hear him once. Sorry, he was on a stream with 78. This was before we kind of fell out over the whole Wilder thing. Um, I heard him on a stream once. He had who was on EJ Boxing Live, I think his name is. Yeah, EJ. He was on there, and Ticket TV was saying, "Have you ever interviewed Anthony Joshua?" He said, "Yeah, I have a couple of times." And then this Ticket guy was saying, "Well, we here at the LDBC, we have interviewed Wilder. We've got direct contact numbers with Wilder. We can call up Wilder anytime we want." And my reaction is, Well, no, 78 Sports TV does, not you. You know what I mean? So he's taking credit for another man's work because they're part of the same community. Do you know what I mean? That's like, people in the YTBC, IFL TV, they're part of the YTBC. So they've interviewed Wilder loads of times, interviewed Joshua loads of times. So should I take credit for that? Do you know what I mean? It's weird. It's like, I don't know, did 78 sleep with his wife last week? Does that mean you slept with his wife? Do you know what I mean? It's the same situation where you can't take credit for another man's work. Spawn, do you know the lineup of the Matchroom USA undercard? I do. I do. You got, soon enough, he's going to be making his pro debut against a guy, I don't know who it is. You've got that Russian guy. Apparently, he's really, really good. I think he's like 11-0 with 11 knockouts or something like that. He's meant to be really good, fighting for an interim world title. You've got Katie Taylor against Bustos for a unified title, a unification fight. You've got Jaron Miller going up against Johan Duapa. And in the main event, Danny Jacobs going up against Majid Sulecki. So, pretty good card. It's not bad for a Matchroom USA Part 2, as it's only their second event. So, already they're doing better than what a Showtime usually puts on. Although last weekend was probably better than this one, to be fair. If I have to be perfectly honest, Broner versus Vargas in the main event, Gervonta Davis on the card, Charlo. That was pretty good. Unfortunately, their opponents weren't very good, but still, 78 is another clown. It is when it comes to Wilder, and he's being biased, and there's nothing wrong with him being biased. Nothing wrong with it at all. Believe me, he's a smart guy. Okay, he's a smart guy, and he knows the bullshit that Wilder's doing. He knows it. He just refuses to do it because he thinks that he's friends with Wilder. That's all it is. And maybe he is. I don't know. And I don't blame him for being biased for it. If I spoke with Wilder on a few occasions, and I never have with Joshua, I'll probably be pro Wilder as well to a point. You know what I mean? Because Wilder's taken the time out of his schedule to speak to him. So there's a bit of loyalty there. So, I get it. I get it. But these other clowns, I don't get it. Ego said, yeah, don't know boxing. Well, again, I don't watch Ego. I've never ever watched him. All I heard was he used to talk about boxing, but now he sits in his mum's bedroom or with a baseball cap, taking super chat. That's pretty much all I know about him. Oh, and he blocks about 10 people every stream. That's all I know about him. I've never ever watched him. That's all. I'm gonna have to be honest. Should be a notification. What's that? I know YouTube are working on a fix because not everybody's getting notifications when a live stream goes up. But to be fair, you may not get my live stream notifications anyway because a lot of mine are like last minute. I mean, if I planned it for this time tomorrow night and I booked it in now, then you guys will probably get notifications. But because I give it probably about 10, 15 minutes notice before I go live because I never plan it. Maybe that's why you're not getting them. I don't know. Email is too private, but I appreciate you being open to it, bro. Thanks. Some lad called Wild Windmill on his jacuzzi pic on Insta. Wild laughed it off. Good sense of humour. Time to realise it was an insult. Yeah, didn't he do something in the jacuzzi, didn't he? He was on there recently, wasn't he, doing something with a jacuzzi? I don't know. Well, I think Deontay Wilder actually has me blocked on Instagram now, actually. I think he does. I don't know about Twitter. I'll have a look. Let's find out. Have a quick look on there. Wait. Oh, no. No, no, he hasn't blocked me on Twitter, but I think he has on Instagram, which is fine because I don't really use Instagram anyway. So block me all he wants. Do you know Billy C? Billy C? No, I don't. I'm not too sure who Billy C is, to be honest. Um, Smash the like button, people. Let's hit 100. Oh, okay, I can't even see how many we got, to be honest. Because I've got this Google Hangout thing right in the view of it. I can't see it. Did you see the Bradley Skeet result? No, I didn't, Scott. What happened there? Well, I didn't know Bradley Skeet was fighting, to be honest. He wasn't fighting on that Battleground IFL card, was he? Oh, actually, yeah. Dan Aziz, he won, didn't he? Dan Aziz won. How did Charlie Driscoll do? Let me check on Charlie Driscoll. Charlie Driscoll. Let's have a look. Did he win tonight? Well, he's 5-0, so it must have done. Oh no, actually, it hasn't put it in. He's fighting James Gorman, but I don't know who won. That was the one that I streamed on IFL today. What's the schedule like for tonight? Pretty good. Pretty good. We got before the main event, you got Jaron Miller versus Duapa. Before that, you got Katie Taylor Bustos unification. Before that, you got Yesulinov making his debut. And before that one, you got that Russian guy who's meant to be real good. I keep calling him a Russian guy. I don't know, maybe he's Georgian, Ukrainian. I don't know what nationality he is, so I do apologize if I got it wrong. But yeah, yeah, he won. Oh, excellent, Craig. That's good news. That's good news. I really like Charlie Driscoll and Dan Aziz. Obviously, these guys have helped me out doing intros and that. So big up to them. I'll try and find their fight tomorrow. I didn't get a chance tonight because I went shopping to Asda, which took ages. Then we had some dinner together. Then the wife wanted to watch a movie, so I didn't get a chance to watch any of it. Bad guy, don't take boxing shit serious. That's the best way. I try not to, but then I have days where certain things just really wind me up or really excite me. You know what I mean? So Ryan Garcia said he outboxed Loma for 3 rounds in sparring. Maybe, maybe. Ryan Garcia is, yeah, he's all right. He's all right. Do you know what times are planned for? I don't know. I know Sky Sports start their show at 2 o'clock, so yeah. Actually, I'll have to get off for in a minute, and get everything set up, get a couple of drinks, get a bit of snacks on, get the the phone and the laptop all working, so I can do some post-fight reviews, all that kind of thing. So then tomorrow I'll be tired all day, so I may not upload anything tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. Uh, Aaliyah, any good? Aaliyah, who's Aaliyah? I'm not too sure who Aaliyah is. Personally, think Wilder and AJ both want the fight. I'm not convinced the teams behind the scenes do. Oh, maybe Neil. I'm not too sure to be honest. But I mean, it's as I've always said. It's either Wilder's been afraid his entire career, or he really does want the big fights, but his team are not confident. There's something there. I'm not too sure what it is to be honest. Oh, sorry, sorry. You was talking to earlier. Sorry, I thought you was asking me about a boxer called Aaliyah. I do apologise. Hello, Aaliyah. How are you? Loma versus Tank would be good. Loma has too much skill. I think Tank is good again, but yeah, you see, I really like Giovanni Tank Davis. His last fight he looked real good in. The one before that on the Floyd McGregor undercard. I don't know what he was doing in that fight, but he kept looking up at the bloody stars, the ceiling, and I'm thinking, man, what's wrong with you? Are you on drugs? But when he's got his head screwed on and he's focused, Giovanni Davis is deadly, proper deadly. And when he beat Walsh, that was just phenomenal. Him against Lomachenko will be an excellent fight. I think Lomachenko is probably a bit more experienced, a bit too experienced for him, maybe. As of right now, if I was Giovanni Davis, I wouldn't risk it. To be perfectly honest, I wouldn't. But that's up to him. You having a beer? No, no, no. I've got a can of Coke. No, I still haven't drunk. You see, I bought some. alcohol over Christmas. And I think the wife might have actually thrown it out by now because I just don't touch it. Yeah. Audie Harrison wins. Kiss Badu had no idea who he was. Oh, did he? Oh, KSI. Yeah. I still haven't watched this KSI guy. I haven't watched him. I'm good, thank you, Ali. I hope you are too. Thank you very much. Mike Solomon. All Wilder's doing is hyping off Joshua's name while he's already agreed to fight Brazil next. That's exactly what I think. I mean, if you're that serious, why are you fighting Brazil? If this whole talk of Brazil wasn't around, this whole thing might be a little bit more legitimate for me. But I have to wait and see. Yeah. Yeah. You're right about Eddie Hearn on his shows when he gets booed. A lot of it is just sarcasm. People do it just to get like a bit of a rise out of Eddie Hearn when they boo him at the shows. They don't boo him because they hate him. If they hated him, they wouldn't buy his shows. You know what I mean? They wouldn't go. So, is AJ attending the Miller fight? No, no, no. He's in Morocco right now. Yeah, he's in my wife's home city. So he didn't give me a call or anything, Joshua, to ask me for any kind of recommendations. Where should I visit? What kind of places I should eat at? You know what I mean? What kind of Riyadh should I stay at? He didn't. So if he gets a dicky tummy now, that's his problem. He should have called me first, but he didn't. So how did Duapa look in his last fight? I think he won, didn't he? I think he beat a journeyman. And before then, didn't he get spiked out by Povetkin? I'm not so sure. AJ in Morocco, there you go. Yeah. Are you looking forward to the new Han Solo movie? Not really, to be honest. Not really, but I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised because for me, he doesn't look like Harrison Ford. He doesn't talk like Harrison Ford. So therefore, to me, that's not Han Solo. You know? Adam Ali, have you seen Infinity War yet? I haven't, but somebody in the chat has. Scott, would you like to give Adam your opinion on Infinity Wars? Infinity War. I do like these movies though, but I haven't watched that one yet. No. People only fighting Melina is for ranking points. Americans' little secret weapon to rise the rankings. Yeah, you're probably right there. I don't know why, but people really, really think that I don't like Americans. It's weird. I mean, growing up, there's so many American fighters that I really, really liked. Mike Tyson, I was frightened to death of him as a kid, but I grew to like really, really like him. Um, Tommy Morrison, I really liked him. George Foreman, I'm actually one of the only, was it 50 people on social media that George Foreman actually follows back. So, I like so many Americans. It's just wild. It just annoys me. And if you notice, it's not him as a person that I ever have a go at. There's so many YouTubers that will have a go at the person. They will have a go at Joshua. But for me, I have a go at the character of Wilder. I have a go at his record or his certain moves and things like that. But if you notice, when Jarrell Miller come out and said that he was banging Wilder's current missus before Wilder met her, of course, I didn't make a video on that. I could have done if I was a real Wilder hater. I would have made a video on that one, but I didn't do it out of respect. I never talk about Wilder's children or anything like that ever. That you see, so it's not a hate for Wilder. My name's not Charlie Zelenoff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna watch binge Star. Uh, I'm going to binge watch Star Wars movies. And I'll tell you what, my oldest son, I tried forever to get him into Star Wars. He's 12 years old now, and I really, really tried to get him to Star Wars. He wasn't interested at all. I bought him all the toys. I spent loads of money on him, the big AT-AT and all this kind of stuff, or AT-AT, whatever you call it. And he just wouldn't get into Star Wars. My youngest one, who I didn't even try, massive into Star Wars. He knows pretty much all the characters' names. I mean, he knows more about Star Wars now than what I do, and he's 5 years old. I'm proud of him, really. And so, of course, we always watch Star Wars movies when his mum's not around because his mum hates Star Wars. It's weird. I don't know how anybody can hate Star Wars, but anyway. Miller is a brawler. We'd like to see him. He doesn't act like 12-year-old for that. Yeah, yeah. The Again, for me, I think Miller would make a better champion than Wilder in the sense of he's got the personality, as in he's funny, he's outgoing. Wilder's outgoing, but he comes across as a whiny little bitch at times. I don't think he means to, but he's moaning and he's got a reason for everything. Oh, nobody likes me. Oh, because of this, nobody likes me. I think he never looks at himself. Do you know what I mean? Do I like Star Trek? I used to watch. Well, I've got all the movies, the original movies. I used to watch Generations for a little while, but no, I'm more of a Star Wars guy than I am Star Trek. That's for sure. Um, yeah. How do you choose who to be a moderator and why? I don't know. I'll just click on someone's name, like for example, what's going on? Don't move. Okay, my chat's going like real slow. Uh, what the hell? Missed. Add moderator. Okay, yeah, I'll just do that. To be honest, I don't really think about moderators and that. To be honest, I do need a few more, but it's usually I only do it for people who I know, and I mean, just once in a while, I'll go, oh yeah, moderator, add moderator. Actually, Weedgre, you recommended me someone, didn't you? Let me find their name. Let me find their name. Yes. Okay. With it, I'm trying to remember that name. If I see that name pop up, I'm gonna add him as a moderator. If I remember. Yeah, don't just delete people's messages for the sake of it. um, oh, hang on, there it is. Did I have it? Did I have it? Did I have it? Did I have it? Ah, there he is. Yep, I see you. There you go. Well, my chat's like really slow today. What is going on? There you go. All right. Be nice without wrench. Only use it when necessary. But like Lord of the Rings with more sex and gore. Yeah, you see, I really like Lord of the Rings movies. But the problem I had with like the original ones, not the Hobbit, but the ones I had with the other ones, like in the beginning, was it? I forgot what they're called, but the movies went on really long, which is good. But it's like every single character at some point in the movie died, and had like this big scene. Oh, he just died. But we know he's in the Twin Towers or the Two Towers. Sorry, we know he's in the King's movie. So why are you pretending that he killed off Gandalf? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It really is. Lord of the Rings, yeah. You see, Lord of the Rings was. I like Lord of the Rings. Well, I like Gollum to be honest. I really like Gollum. I think without Gollum, I wouldn't be that into Lord of the Rings. Although one of my best friends, he's from Milton Keynes, massive into Lord of the Rings. He would go out and collect um, like the figure busts, you know what I mean, and pretty much get every single character. He would get the replica swords and the helmets and everything. I'm like, my God. You know what I mean? He would spend an absolute fortune on this stuff. He really, really would. No, no. The Sky Sports show starts at 2 o'clock. I don't know what undercard. I mean, I'm sure undercard fights have already started, but not on Sky Sports at least, anyway. Yeah, I love Gollum's song. Yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly. Andy Serkis. Yeah, yeah, exactly. He played King Kong. He was in that. No, he's been in quite a few movies actually, but obviously he was Snoke in Star Wars as well. So, and Caesar in Lord of the Rings. In Lord of the Rings, what? No, Caesar in Planet of the Apes. So yeah. Um, Cowboy Bebop. No, I haven't. I haven't watched that one. I haven't seen it. Is it a Western? I mean, I do like those kind of Western movies. I'm not talking about like John Wayne kind of movies, but ones like Unforgiven and things like that. I do like Western movies and Bone Tomahawk, I think it's called. Yeah, Last of the Mohicans. I like all these kind of movies as well. Historical epics, I think is what it is. But how many likes do we have so far? I haven't seen. I can't see because of my screen. I can't see how many thumbs up we've got. So if we got 50, excellent. I'm good. So I can see there's 131 people watching. That's not bad though for a nearly 2 a.m. stream. That's not bad. Anyone else got a bell icon for sporting? Yeah, you see, I never really with that bell icon. I don't know if it works to be honest. I mean, I have it for a couple of channels, and I don't ever get notifications for them. But there again, I don't really check emails. I think they come through either email or text message. I have no idea to be honest. My sister's got the swords and shit. Apparently, she's pretty fit. Go figure. Nice, nice. The Hateful Eight, excellent. 94 likes, have we? Awesome. Damn, that's a hell of a lot more than I thought we'd get. Goodfellas is awesome. 93 likes, 94 likes. Fantastic. Right, people. So boxing is on in 15 minutes. So, oh, is it through the YouTube app? Okay, cool, cool. Curry versus Chinese. Who wins? Well, I like Chinese. Oh, Django. That's a pretty good movie. That's a Tarantino movie. Was that Tarantino? I'm sure it was. I like Quentin Tarantino. He's real good. Right, everybody. So, if this fight will be announced, okay, go on, then, Anonymous. What fight? How excited are you and the UK boxing fans if this fight is announced? What fight? Go on, then. Yeah, Fraser Clark's going to be real good. Well, he's supposed to be doing me a interview in that real soon, Fraser Clark, but I haven't heard anything back from him. He's AJ's sparring partner from the GB boxing team. Yeah, exactly. It is. Yes, everyone. I'm going to shoot off, go get a drink and a little bit of snacks, I suppose. Joshua versus Wilder. Yeah, real excited for that one. Let me stop that. Do you want to save? No, I do not. There we go. Right, everybody. So enjoy the boxing. I said it's on in 15 minutes, so go get your snacks and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate everybody for coming in. It's very good of you to keep me awake till the boxing starts. I'll have a look at see what fights are on, and then we'll get the. There we go. Stop that. Yeah, then we'll get the fight reviews done. Get some sleep, a little bit of sleep, and get woken up early in the morning, and then feel like crap all day tomorrow through lack of sleep. So. Uh, Yeah, I did cringe at that one, Darren. I did. Yeah. Right, everybody. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate everybody for popping in. What's that? Come on, Shelly Winkle. Be nice. Be nice. So everybody, drink some brandy. If I had some, I might. Right, everybody, take it easy. Oh, old look sports. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Apologies, bro. Apologies. Right, everybody, have a great evening. Enjoy the boxing. And of course, drop yourself some comments on what you thought about the fights as I'm uploading the fight reviews, of course, as I usually do. So make sure you pop into those as well. Click a thumbs up in those videos and drop a comment, even if you think good fight, crap fight, right result, wrong result, etc., etc. Everybody, take care now. Be good. Catch you all soon. I am Oot.